よーし、じゃあやっていこうかな。オーラ、おさむ YouTuber の立脇ジョージです。今日からね、マックスペイン3という、ハードボイルドのゲームをやっていこうかなと思ってます。10年ぐらい前にプレイステーション3で、発売されて、プレイはしたんですけど、Steam でね、安くなってるのを見つけてしまって、思わず買ってしまったっていう感じですね。そして、まだなんか話は未定というか、まだ話が上がったっていうレベルらしいんですけど、マックスペイン3が、じゃあマックスペインの1、2のリメイクが、されるということなのでね、その前にちょっと、マックスペインのね、先に3を、やろうかなと。そんな感じで、始めましたと。さてとりあえず、開始ツイートを軽くしときますか。にしても、いや、もうマジ今日は寒いなぁ、もう。引くぐらい寒いんだけど、マジで。勘弁してくれよ、マジでよ。これをコピペして。よし、こんなもんやね。よーし、じゃあやっていく。早速もうやってっちゃおうか。今回はね、もうストーリーモードをやっていこうかなと。ニューゲーム。難易度ね。10年前は何やったかもう覚えてないんだよね。ハードでいけるっしょ。というわけで、しばらくね、確かね、ムービーがね、やたら長かったような記憶があるんで、一緒に見ていこうかなと。いやー、10年前か。
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Yeah, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's
やっぱ
funny.
10年前のゲームだから、い
Supposed
ろい
to
ろ
be
な
a
んか、
charity thing.
格
Drink
付
and
きっていう
give
か、やっ
money.
ぱ目
I
立つ
don't
な
know,。something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. Better look lively.
あ、今日の配信のお供は、
This place is
い
a
つもの
nightmare.
フルーツオールで
You just
す。
got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs.
So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think. I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big-end cop. Anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tommy tucks and cock implants.
何をでかくする類に。
Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
It's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
唐突に始まる銃撃戦ね。いやー、あれだ、久々。キーボードで TPS やるのは初めてに近いな。
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything
左
else.
シフト。
It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Vamos fazer você parecer estúpido, seu vacilão!
待って。待てい。寒い。寒いし。寒いのと、ちょっと待って。あれだ。リロードとかいろいろキーコーフィングとかいじんでとな。いや、マジ寒いぞ。うん。設定。リロード R を4にして、アクション E、カバー9。カバー9なのか。まあ9でいいでしょう。バレットタイム、しゃがむ C。しゃがむのは C か。シュート、スペース、ローリング G。ローリング G なの？うん。ペインキラータブなんだ。カバー射出が9。はい。まあ、あとは、ひたすら死んで覚えるしかねえな。違う。 手榴弾選択。そもそも手榴弾って基本的にこのゲームあんまない気がするんだよな。
Ainda está aí, cuzão!
Ah! ひでえマジで。
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her cocktail.
確か黄金銃つかなんか収集物があるんだよねこのゲーム。黄金のパーツ集めれたら集めるっていう方向でいいかな。
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped, not about to be thrown off it.
そうか、あれだ TPS だからカバーがあるのか。基本的に FPS しかやってこなかった人間だからな。
Sooner or later, I'd have to go out there and see what was happening.
あ、これがペンキラーだ。
At that moment, I was kind of glad for the pharmaceutical industry's grip on the developing world.
これあれどこだ。どこに行けばいいんだ。今のうちに確認しとこう。あれがもうほぼほぼ忘れてんな。エレベーターでいいのかな。違う、エレベーターじゃなくて
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Yeah! ラストショットだからこういったカットインがね入るんで、カットインが入るイコール終わったっていう合図ですかね。
Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Where the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica
い
tranquilo.
やー、サンパウロ恐ろしい。まあでもサンパウロは多分一生行くことはないだろうな。
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of
警察の
muzzles.
目の前にエレベーターが
As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where is he?
ガバイブが来てる。弾しか自動取得のはずだから。これあれか、下の方は下が一応しゃがめんのか。
Você vai pra agora!
あれ
I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head start.
あれの確かにシャッガンじゃねえか。うわ、リロードクソ早っ。収集物集めたいんだけどな。これは後日配信外で集めるという方向でいいかな。あ、これ黄金銃。まあ、何か能力が上がったりするわけじゃなかった気がするんだけど。出た時のな、標準がな、ちょっと遅いのがネックだよ。レッドカメラ。カメラをスローダウンする。打ち続ける。オーバーキルですね。あれ、なんか収集物っていうか手がかり的なものあったと思うんだけどな。まあそこら辺はおいおいでいいか。
I had to move quick, or Bronco's next charitable donation would be to the worms. It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
Last stand. ミスった。
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
待てや、武器。ライフルにしたいんよ。いやー。ほぼほぼ初の TPS もうあだなす幸先が不安でごじゃる。アイテム黄金銃なかったかな。
Once Bronco was out the door, all bets were off. I had to keep moving.
収集物等々はね、後日お楽しみっていうことで、手がかりを探せ。手がかりを探せっつったらね、 少ねえか。先かな。あ、これか。こういうのだ。
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
몬타는 15分.
Rodrigo!
これは覚えてる。タイヤ打って
It's gonna be all right!
おらおらおらこの野郎。
Rodrigo! It's Max!
あ、やっぱそうだ。一個もう一個取り損ねてんな。まあいいや。
Rodrigo was in the van. Maybe it was time to let him out.
あちゃ。ああ、そうなっちゃうのね。マジか。パンパンパン。序盤のうちにこういうの楽しいとかね。
Everything is okay!
ねえ。
Vai se fuder, seu filho da puta!
ほんと序盤だけだからな。
You're
こういう
okay.
風に
You're
で
okay.
きんの。
Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come. It's okay. Stay right here.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as
tem que
pessoas?
matar
Sangue
galinha.
frio, Becker!
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Me ajuda, cara.
Chama uma ambulância!
Me ajuda.
警官たちは
You did good, Max.
You say
警
so.
官たちは犯人を殺すの
Don't
と
look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited,
Sh-
and the
Shikira.
Comando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police, not
UFE.
UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Calma. 103.
まあマックスは確かね、1か
Back home, it was time
2
for
で
some R&R. The only way I knew how.
妻と子供を亡くしたんだっけな。で、まあ紆余曲折を得て今サンパウロでボディーガードをしていると。ただもう痛み止めと飲んだくれの状態でいる状況ですね。ゲロゲロゲロ。二次ブシャー。
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
いや歯磨かんと。 とミルクダッシュパーは痛むね。さあ、なんだかんだチャプター2と。
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get to do a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
やっぱプレさんの造形だからあんまり可愛くねえな。
It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde. I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, palavra. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
笑えるな。塩対応っていうか仕事モードですよね。
Oh, look, it's Alfonso's little
Marcelo, Fabiana,
Oi.
it's been too long.
Você lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcelo, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
どうもこういうノリは好きじゃないんだよな。そもそも行ったことないんだけど。
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio! Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. He was going to be in
Whoa,
Barcelona,
he
Milan,
did,
he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here, acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, nem precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to
武器を持って酔っ払ってる。
Oh, Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet into myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
ああ、撃たれちゃったよ。はい。ドーン。敵がな、これな、結構いるんだよな。いや、ひでえ。
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
ボルバー使いたかったんで。
I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes.
God damn it.
今更だけど音量とかどうなんだろう、大丈夫かな。BGM 時間にしとこうか。黄金銃はまあ集めなくてもいいような気もするんだけどな。
This was useless. I'd been drinking since breakfast and I'd only gotten up at lunchtime. I had about as much chance of finding them as I did of waking up tomorrow full of the joys of
あ、
spring.
これ失敗したな。やっちまった。いやーもう。まあこっからかよまた。はいドーンからの。いやもうひどい。オッケー。
I hadn't seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. Another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love a private exit.
つうかペンキラー欲しいな。手を調べる。
Poor bastard's name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians. Some nearly superstar just back from Europe. The usual. Scored goals, scored girls. The only box he'd be getting into now is the one he'd be leaving.
これではいはい。これで一つだもんね。
I'd gone head first through a glass window. I deserved a little something for the pain. Time was a luxury I couldn't afford. I remembered there was a patio upstairs. About the only thing I'd managed to clock in that place was the smoking area.
Yeah! よし。ウイジ使い切るんだよな。集団性がいいのかどうかわかんないけど。手がかり見つけなきゃいけないんだけど、まあ別に見つけなくてもいいのかな。まあ、あるといろいろ幅広がるよねって感じなんだけど。
Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No. Stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got him. They came out of there. They went that way into the lounge. Go.
Get up. Can't stay here.
もっと警官だか
Lock this
ら
door
ね。
behind me. Get everybody else out of here.
Son of a bitch.
どう
Eu consigo ver o medo nos seus olhos, seu otário! Vai se fuder!
Ah, ペンキラーかブー。あー、ペンキラーちゃん。めっちゃ来るやん。いやー、ヘッドショット決めたいんだよな。このゲームヘッドショット決めるとこのバレットタイムの時間が伸びるんですよ。てめえ人高おれい。
All this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Stetling. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Oh, I got a girl at college at Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you're staying here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
やっぱ一個見逃してんな。いいや。破れた。
It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Chega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema, cara?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2
Estamos
cents.
aqui por causa das meninas do branco. Ele não tem nada a ver com isso. Oi, daí, mano? Eu tô pouco...
あれミスったわ。普通にミスったわ。いやー、バレットタイムハードモードだから短えな。一応探索はしてるんだけどな。
I had no choice but to keep pushing forward.
これか。
Victor's political campaign was starting to come unstuck. Seemed the Broncos' luck was on the turn. If only that was the worst news they'd received that day.
光と影。
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
いや、ひでえな。てるててってん。のんびりはできねえか。
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them. The one thing I had in common with the clientele of this trendy hellhole, some shared habits. They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it.
いやー、もうやってることやべえな。
What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Pull me up! Porra, pelo amor de Deus! All I said!
Come on, come on! Jesus, Max. I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes! What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us! Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo, but he's here now. Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Oi, Oya! Look, there they are! Come on, quick, get after them!
Are you crazy? We can't just leave her! Max, you gotta do something! Come on! Get the rifle back there!
ああやられたんご。くそー。ここなんかね、すごく難しかった曲があるんだよな。ああもう。あー危ない。
She's making a run for it.
Hey, hold on! Bring it around!
いかんな。
Move, you're gonna lose her!
ハウスの場所がいまいちよろしくね。
Shoot! What the fuck are you waiting for?
Shit! Come on.
いやーもう標準がブレる。ああ。オッケー。いやーレーザーサイトむずいんだよな、地味に。いやこういう時って兵士していくの羨ましいですすげえわ。
What are you going to do about Fabiana? I don't know. I'm taking it one sister at a time for right now. Move, you're gonna lose her. She's headed for the roof.
Gotta get around this thing!
How is this getting around it? I'm Deus.
なかなか無理な。
Look, there she is there. Give me a break. Damn it.
E non ti scoraggiare, ti puoi basti mai.
Gonna kill her, Max!
最後はかっこよくね。
She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there.
Right! I'm headed to the helipad!
Shit. Drop! Look out!
ロケットランチャー。マックス
Max!
あかん。ああバカ間違えた。ロケット撃ったけダメなんだな。はいはいはい。オッケー。 10年前も同じようなミスした記憶があるな。ああ、地味にいたやつ。
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
あー、リボルバーか。リボルバーすげえ使いづらいんだよな。で、あれだ、ストックしちゃったペインキラーがもうない。
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O Serrano vai cortar nosso saco se ela escapar! Vou gostar de matar essa puta! Tem muita coisa. Mas você também, Manu!
探索させてくれ。はい。ああ、あそこにありゅう。これで。うわー！びっくりした。敵はひるむひだまないのかな。厄介だな。わお。前進していいかな。おっと、シャッカンじゃねえか。あ、でもシャッカン弾少ねえな。あ、でも武器いろいろ持てるからいいぞ。ああ、頑張れ。減りが早い。お、ピケーとリボルバー。また取りこぼしてんのかな。あ、ショットガンがない。なんでこれで死なない？危な。
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review.
仕事の不備を責められても仕方がないと。まあでもしょうがなくねえか。たとえ酒飲んだだっつってもさ、あの現状でこんだけの人数をさ、先の
one of the many contenders for my epitaph. But if I didn't get to Giovanna soon, the Broncos would be writing hers tomorrow morning. This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards. He approached everything with about as little. It was Giovanna's necklace. I had to hope the rest of her was still intact.
ああ、やっぱ、まあ仕方がないか。
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
Raul!
What the hell are you doing?
Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
ひでえな。はあ。いや、痛み止めに酒で流し込むって本当やべえよな。
Well, what choice do we have?
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... Well, we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here.
麻薬組織ね。
Linked to the drug business.
厄介よね。
What have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
パソス、マジでみたいな顔してる。そら、マジでって顔するわな。
Sem fazer barulho, sem fazer cagada, hein? Estou ali, pô! Ei, vocês aí, parados, filho da puta! Ei, parado aí! Parado! Bota essa arma no chão!
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora!
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada, estúpido! Me mostre o dinheiro!
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa!
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem!
誰単語。
Apparently, someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range.
Come on, move, Max!
They were well-armed professionals, and I was starting to feel decidedly amateur.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
いや、大丈夫じゃねえんだ
There's
よ
gotta be a
な。
first aid kit around here somewhere.
I'd been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message, trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns. Either way, I was failing fast.
God damn it.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
Oh, move it, man, move it.
いや、明らか
The
に
guy
動
with the
脈
bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on, I think he went this way.
So this was it. My easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
筋肉。パフェと声がかれてなかった。
Pull it together, Max. Let's go.
待って、パソス。つか、だからこのゲームやめときがわからん。
Hold on. Wait here a second.
Not a problem.
Que porra você tá fazendo, meu?
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
You see there, Grandpa? Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Hey, careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town.
確かに。
You okay, bro?
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. Is it bad?
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
Right. Here we go. Put the sleeve on, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
What the hell do you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Sao Paulo, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So what now, Einstein?
Well, I guess we get these Comando Sombra their money and make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Caralho, mano, não faço ideia, foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui, vamos vazar, vamos, vamos! Onde é a saída?
Come on, come on.
Eu sabia que essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio? Cala a boca, porra! Se concentra, caralho!
As freaked out as we are.
これはドンパチしなくていいかな。いけるかな。
keep moving.
Passos had done a good job with the bandage, and an even better job with the pills. I couldn't feel my arm anymore. I couldn't feel much of anything, which was the way I liked it.
どうすっかな。この辺で終わりにしようかな。
The people of Sao Paulo lived and died this game. That day more than most.
サッカーのフォーメーションだね。やっぱ日本勝ちましたね、今更だけど。テレビ一緒。
Você está em uma festa glamourosa e opa! Tem uma mancha vermelha na sua camisa. Felizmente existe. Dissolve. Coloque dissolve na máquina de lavar e apague os pecados de ontem. Dissolve. Como se nunca tivesse acontecido.
俺は一体何に見せられているんだ。
This is INC. A star midfielder for one of Sao Paulo's most famous clubs, Galatians, was killed in a bloody shootout at a local nightclub. A witness who captured this video said there was a fight between gang members and private security forces. It is not yet known whether this was a targeted hit or if the football star was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Also in the attack, Fabiana Branco, the young wife of a prominent local businessman, Rodrigo Branco, was kidnapped. Mr. Branco's brother Victor currently serves as a federal deputy in Sao Paulo and is planning to run for mayor in next year's municipal elections.
A new report by a team of sociologists from the US says the widening wealth gap is leading to a host of unforeseen social and psychological issues for people on both sides of the divide, including both an increase in crime and greater fear of crime, and rise in depression, drugs, and alcohol abuse across all socioeconomic groups.
これはいつまで見れんだろう。
Meu amor, minha vida, minha Amélia. Meu amor por você cresce a cada dia que essa barriguinha aumenta.
Oh, Lourenço Augusto, meu amor, meu amor.
Ai, Amélia, quando você fala meu nome assim, eu me derreto de amor.
Ah, meu amor, meu amor.
Meu Deus, Marina!
Lourenço Augusto, não posso mais viver mentindo pra gente mesmo. Lourenço Augusto, quem é essa biscate?
Eu me entrego todo pro amor dela. Me entrego pra Marina, ela é minha vida. O corpinho dela é um violão e desculpa, Amélia, mas eu caí no encanto dela. Eu amo ela e não mais você.
É verdade. Esse corpinho lindo, cheio de curvas, tá esperando por ele. E outra, eu não sou caída, flácida e cheia de celulite que nem você, sua biscate.
O que foi que você disse, sua Kenga? Você não é uma dama.
Sou sim. Sou uma dama na cama com seu marido, uma meretriz.
Sua vagabunda! Eu vou acabar com você!
言語がわからんからよくわからん。あー、痛い。
Não, não! Separa, não, solta! Não!
Perua! Ai! Puta! Ai! 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 Ai, ai, ai! Ai, ai! Eu vou dar a luz, eu vou dar a luz! Meu nenê, Lourenço! Lourenço Augusto, meu nenê!
Ai, meu Deus!
Isso é,
Eita, pô! Esse ainda é meu filho!
Meu Deus! Meu nenê é um curupira!
Hã? Hã? うせやん。手がかりじゃないんかい。マジかよ。スーパー無駄にした感じがするんだ。とりあえず終わりにするか。はぁ。そうね。まあこんな感じで、スーパープレイは決してない感じですが、よろしかったら、マックスペイン3のね、実況配信もよろしくお願いいたしますと。この場合はセーブはされてるのかな。よーし。明日も配信いたします。ただ明日はね、 週1の、ガンホやリボンの方をやっていこうと思いますので、よろしかったらそちらの方もよろしくお願いいたしますと。では、お疲れ様でした。また次の配信もお会いいたしましょう。またねーと。寒いね、マジで。